In the early 2000s, there began a movement of planting new churches in urban and progressive parts of the United States. Here in New York City, where I minister, there's been an extraordinary amount of effort and resources given towards new churches. Denominational efforts such as the Send Network and local efforts like the New York Project have raised tens of millions of dollars towards church planting. In recent years, though, interest and energy towards urban church planting has waned. Instead of success stories of pastors, we hear of burnout, moral failure, and churches closing. A 2022 Barna study found that almost half of American pastors considered quitting that year, listing stress, isolation, and political turmoil as their primary challenges. In the Northeast, easily the most unchurched area in the country and one of the most expensive places to live, these problems are only amplified. There have been lots of resources towards starting new churches, but very few towards sustaining them, and we want to see that change. The Cedar Project was born out of a desire to see God's people grow and bear fruit even in the old age. At Apostles Uptown, over the last 10 years, we've seen that resilience doesn't primarily come from grit or self-discipline, but from a life with God and with others, characterized by three things: nurturing spiritual integrity, adopting the pace of Jesus, and growing in relational connectivity. Insofar as we have experienced the fruit from these pathways, we want to see churches across the Northeast experience the same. Through pastoral cohorts, retreats, one-on-one spiritual direction and counsel, we want to come alongside church leaders and pastors in order to establish pathways towards resilience. Here's where you come in. Many churches in the Northeast don't have the financial resources to pay for pastoral retreats, sabbaticals, or even coaching and ministry equipping. So we at Apostles Uptown are asking for your support in order to fund the Cedar Project, so that we might both sustain our deeply rooted presence here in New York City and better serve under-resourced churches across the Northeast. God has brought remarkable seasons of revival to this part of the country before, and we long for Him to do it again. We believe that healthy and resilient churches are fertile soil for this work to happen. Would you join us in pursuing it?